Hey guys, Poetic Justice here with a little bit of a special video for you guys. It's a collab here with my best bud, my pal, my brother, Echo Slash. So let's go ahead and say hi, buddy.
Hey guys, Echo Slash here, and welcome to this video.
Cool. And kind of basically what we're doing today is actually it's going to be really two parts. A little bit, I don't know if it's a background story, but anyway,
Hmm.
uh, just we're both Christians as we both advertise on our YouTube channels. So part one would be, how we became a Christian and how it has impacted our lives. And then part two would be how we became bronies because we're both fans of My Little Pony. We love the show. Pinkie Pie is the best pony, just to let y'all know. And Starlight is right behind her. But you
Yeah,
know,
sure.
we're also going to talk about how that has impacted our lives because obviously we're both friends and you can see our OCs and everything. They're awesome. But that's what we're here to do today. So the first video is going to be how we became a Christian, and the second video is going to be how we became bronies. So, uh, dude, you want to go first or you want me to go first? So, yeah.
It don't matter.
All right, cool. I guess I'll kick it off. Me, Poetic Justice. I to be honest, I was always, I grew up in a house with two parents. I'll get more into the two parent thing later, but I grew up in the church. I was always in church since I could remember. Just parents they went from church to church, and that's what we were. And as a kid, I knew about God. I knew about Jesus, and I was just kind of like, okay, this is what we do. We go to church and we praise Jesus, and He's awesome. And my mom, parents, they played Christian music throughout, so it was just what I grew up with. Being as a kid, probably 5, 4, 5, 6 years old. This is you follow what your parents do. You repeat it. You don't it doesn't. It may not necessarily mean anything to you, but you just do it because they're doing it, and that's what you see. Um, I didn't really truly become a Christian until probably about 11 or 10 years old. I was in Sunday school, and the teacher was like, "Look, if you want Jesus to, if you want to serve Jesus, and you want to avoid hell, come up and say this prayer." And so I did, and at that point I felt good. I'm like, I'm okay. It's great. This is fantastic. But again, I just kind of just did it. Um, Everything seemed good. I was read the Bible and sing the songs, and it was great. I do remember hearing God and things like that. But again, I was just kind of doing it half-hearted. It lasted all the way until high school until things at home they weren't all that great. My dad he had lost his job, which caused us to lose the house and move from a three-bedroom house to a one-room apartment. And really, I had just totally pulled a 180. I'm like, things are just rough at home. I'm like, God, why this? What in the world? This is my childhood. I gone from having my own room to having to share one room. It was pretty much a living room kitchen combination, and then we had a bedroom in the back, and we're all three of us are crammed into this one space. And I needed an outlet because, be honest, school wasn't all that fantastic either. I wasn't the most popular kid. People knew me, but at the same time, I had those, as a lot of us do now, especially now, we had bullies. And so I had learning disabilities and stuff, and so obviously bullies they pulled that out. But so I decided that I needed an outlet, and well, that outlet was pornography, and that led down. It just led me into a dark place, um, and it didn't really. I didn't really pull out of it until probably 10 years later, um, when we actually had relocated from New York to Georgia, and I went to rehab basically, and it God really turned me around. He made himself real to me and said, "Look, yeah, you've been through hell and everything, and you've dealt with this with your parents and your dad and everything, and your mom having to do all this just to support you, and your dad not really being there. Um, but God just said, look, I got a purpose for you. You know, you're here to inspire others, to let them know that it's not over, that they have a purpose. They are somebody." And that's really what why I am a Christian, because God just he just people say, yeah, do you hear God audibly? Yes and no. It's really something that's inside, and it's just, this is what my parents displayed to me. It became real to me. It wasn't just, oh, some go to church and Sunday and then maybe Wednesday Bible study and then go back home. No, God is, he's constantly speaking to me. And my purpose here with this channel, as I stated in my intro, is to look, encourage you. You're feeling down, whether it's my artwork or whatever it is. The purpose of it is to put a smile on your face. To by the end of that video, you step away from your phone or your desk or your computer, wherever it is you're at, and you're like, life's not so bad. It's gonna be okay. That's what I do. That's my purpose. That's pretty much why I'm a Christian, and how it has impacted my life. Um, that's pretty much it. If you do want to know more, I'll be happy to answer questions down in the comments. But I'm gonna let my buddy Echo Slash take it from here. Hit it, buddy.
All right. Well, my story is not really too special when it comes to me how I become a Christian. It didn't really take a lot, um, but uh, same here. When it comes to having a Christian family, I grew up, you know, around church, and you know, and around people that study the Bible and being Christians and whatnot. But when I was a kid, I didn't really understand too much. In third grade, I went to a private school um, here in Florida, and you know, and it's a Christian school, obviously, but um, and we were doing some type of Bible lesson, and my teacher, she said, uh, to order to go to heaven, Jesus has to save you. And I thought, well, as a kid, laugh if you want. Like I thought it was like a legit save, like a Superman, like you fall off a building, Superman has to catch you. I thought it was like a legitimate save. I was like, okay, do I have to fall down somewhere to be saved or what? Good thing I was smart enough when I grew up, but but when I was a kid, I thought like, wait, it's like a legit save or what? But it's a spiritual save. I found out a little bit later on. Um, right around sixth grade, I was baptized. Pretty neat experience. In my opinion, it is an option in my opinion, but it's pretty
Yeah.
neat.
Yeah.
Um, but between seventh and eighth grade, that's when I really became a Christian. Because I wasn't sure if I was saved or not. You know, and I was kind of confused. Like I just didn't know how to be saved. And one day, every week, in my school, we had this chapel service. I remember, I believe it was like every Wednesday. Everyone from the whole school will come together, and we do like some type of chapel service. Like I believe, like the middle school and high schools would go in first, and then later on would be the kids from elementary would go. But My science teacher was preaching, and he said, if you don't know the prayer of how to get saved or you want to be saved, say this with me. And I basically, in my mind, say it with him. And then that's basically, I have a feeling that I was saved. There is a feeling that happens once you've been saved, in my
Yeah.
opinion,
Yeah.
like a good feeling. And also a reason why I took this religious route, because I think it is, in my opinion, a logical answer. What comes to believing, I mean, you have a free will to believe whatever you want. It's okay. I'm not judging or anything, but in my
Neither.
opinion,
Yeah.
it's a logical answer, and I just cannot really think anything else. How we've been created? Because in my opinion, we're not a mistake.
Yeah.
And I watched some science documentaries that we like the universe has been created so well that if the Earth is towards the sun, like just by a little bit, we'll be burned to death. If the Earth is away from the sun, we'll freeze to death. And this scientist said, and he's the atheist, and he said, the years I've been studying, it's like someone or something like build it or made this universe perfect. I'm just, that's not his exact words, but it's something like that. It's been a while since I saw that documentary. But, and that's my logical answer, because this Earth, this universe has been crafted so, you know, so great
Yeah.
that something has to create it.
Yeah.
So that's just my opinion about it. And like I said, how I became a Christian is not too exciting. It's just a prayer. Oh, I'm a Christian, so so it's not really too exciting. But that's how I became a Christian.
Cool. Cool. But sorry, I was actually drinking coffee just now. So, yeah, coffee rocks. By the way, it's awesome. Uh,
Exactly.
inspiration fuel. But that and like Echo said, man, we're not here to judge you or force you to, you know, do anything. Everybody has free will. We're just sharing what we. This is what we grew up with. This is the choices we've made. So, if you're not a Christian, welcome. Glad you're listening to this. Subscribe if you like. To
Oh, I got a question for you before we go.
yeah. What's up, dude?
How did Christianity impact your life?
Wow. It, be honest, it's impacted my life greatly. Um, and a lot of people, I'm not shooting you down, Echo. A lot of people say they do the prayer and everything. It's it's a lot more than that. And
I
like
know.
like Echo said, it is a feeling. There's something that changes in you. You feel it. It's like something's different. And you can't explain it at the moment, but as time passes, stuff does change for you. And it's not stuff that you're sitting there, okay, I gotta change this today. I gotta change this today. There is a little bit of that, but a lot of it God does. He puts different people in your lives. Echo, you're one of them. I mean, you, bro, look, be honest, this YouTube channel wouldn't be up if you didn't kind of kick me in the butt and say, hey, dude, you're poetic justice. Be your OC's name and put your stuff out there. So, I mean, God placed you in my life to motivate me, to kick me in the pants, to get moving on what the things that He's put in me to do. And it's not just about, oh, don't go to hell. It's about a relationship with God, just to put you in a place where your life is on track. Not saying it's smooth and it's perfect, but it's a lot better than without God. And it's I couldn't imagine one day without Him. that's how
Yeah.
being a Christian has impacted me. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the question back at you, buddy. How has it impacted you?
Um, it really uh, it definitely gave me more self control because when I was younger, I have huge anger issues, and I'm still kind of working on it.
Yeah,
But believe it or not, guys, I do have anger issues for those who know me well. But um, I'm, of course, fixing that and whatnot. And I mean, I'm not perfect, but what comes to my mistakes in general, it's improving for sure.
yeah,
And I keep praying, God. I mean, it's not gonna happen instantly. It's gotta take time, and that's fine. It takes time, and also like sometimes, being the younger brother, because I do have an older brother in real life. Being a younger brother can be a quote unquote bad thing, but sometimes it is a good thing. And the reason why I say that is you look at the adult's mistake and you learn by that. Like for example, like for my brother, for my dad, my mom, whatnot. I look up to them. They made a mistake. I was like, well, I'm not gonna be doing that when I get older. I'll not be doing this when I get older. So I kind of learn.
yeah,
So being the younger brother is a blessing in disguise. Now I'm sure being an older brother is definitely a blessing in disguise because you can control your brother until they get taller than you. But anyways, um, yeah. But you know, it definitely does impact my life, and this may sound crazy, and I know Polik might agree with me with this one. It may sound a little crazy, but what comes to me being a brony, and we will explain in the next video like how we become bronies and whatnot. Um, I believe God made me a brony because I've been praying for friends and stuff. Because I'm not really the most popular kid in school, and whatnot, and I always want friends and stuff. And probably good 4 years later, I discovered a show, and like I said, I'll go into details of how I became brony in the next video. But
yeah,
that became brony, and since 2014, and now in this year, and that's how I met Poetic Justice, and he's my best friend. I mean,
yeah,
yeah, I do have other friends as well, but I'm seem to have more in common with yours truly,
yeah.
my best friend. So,
Love you, bro.
so it's definitely has impacted me in a good way, for sure.
And well, also in the part two, I'll explain my story. It wouldn't be right for me just to let you take all the fun, but and I do agree with you. God, he created us. So if you're out there and you're a brony, hey, look, take it by the horns and roll with it. Um, God made look. Not to get too much into it, but look, I still watch cartoons. I'm a grown man and I still watch cartoons or whatever. I watch Rainbow Bright. I watched the original My Little Pony. God
Hmm.
made me who I am. There are some people that I know, they don't agree with it. They don't particularly like it, but whatever. You know, I'm not breaking any rules. I'm not breaking any rules in the Bible. I'm not, it is we're friends for a reason.
Yeah,
So I believe God made me a brony and had me start up a My Little Pony group. I'll explain more to that in the next video. But yeah, but that's I'll explain more in part two. This has been part one of the video. Hope you guys have a great day. This is my friend, awesome brother, Echo Slash. Go ahead, say bye, Echo Slash.
but see y'all next time,
Yeah, but we're gonna, yep, end this here and heart strong as horses. Peace out.
and God bless.
Amen.